Merry Christmas and welcome to Gashis Command TV. This is Gashis Command if you are joining this channel for the first time. William Samoei Ruto has completely failed this nation. As the year come to a close, we have serious problems. The country is on a cliff of disaster. The country is confronted by an army of jobless youth. If you walk around the estates, if you walk around the village, you see an army of jobless youth. Most of them playing pool, the pool game, the pool table game. Most of them drinking themselves silly. Most of them don't know where to go. And that is why you find them in the pool tables. Drunk, others smoking, others chewing cat or mirror, others smoking cigarettes. That is what is confronting our nation. William Samoei Ruto has failed to inspire this nation. William Samoei Ruto has allowed the people who he appointed into the cabinet to continue plundering this nation. When you look at the states, you see a situation of despair. You see a state of hopelessness. And in fact, you ask yourself, does William Samoei Ruto really get the information from the ground? Does he get the information from the intelligence? Does he get the information even from the chiefs? Because when you look at himself, you see a man on air, you see a man always on airplane, a man who has let down his country. And you see, when he was elected, many people had hope that he was going to bring the situation back to normal. He was going to ensure that hustlers wamepata kazi. Watu walikuwa wakifikiria kwamba wale watu ambao walikuwa ni wa chini kabisa wagenufaika. But ukiangalia vizuri sana utaona kwamba serikali haijali lolote lile, haijali hawa watu. Ukitazama vizuri sana watu wengi kama nilivyosema, utapata kwamba hawana namna, hawajui lipi liliwe, lipi litupwe. They are hopeless. As we head towards the end of the year, remember, even the parents have to pay school fees. Most of them are confronted with serious fees charges because wengi hawana pesa za kulipia karo za shule, kwa sababu kile ambacho wanafanya ni kwamba wamekuwa wakitafuta pesa lakini pesa hazipatikani. William Ruto has completely failed this nation, and in fact he is courting disaster because there's no way he can continue ruling the country like this. When you look at the anger, the country is hurting. The people are hungry. The people are hungry and angry. The people are despairing. And I don't know, because you cannot continue with this situation. Because when you look at what William Samoei Ruto is doing, you see that there's not much he is likely to do. What he's telling Kenyans is that he is ready to go all the way, and he's ready even to bite the bullet to ensure that everything goes as his plan. But you see, when you look at him, you see a president without a plan. You see a president who is telling Kenyans that he has a plan. But you see, we are not getting anything. What he needs to do is to come on the ground and listen to the ground. And that is why you see his people, his ministers, his CSs, his principal secretaries. That's why wanafukuzwa kama majibwa na wananchi kule mashinani, kwa sababu wakienda pale watu wanaona kana kwamba wanaenda kuwachekelea, kwa sababu utapata kwamba wengi hata hawezi kumudu hata namna ya gharama za hospitali, kwamba zile gharama za kwenda hata hospitali, igawa anatuambia kwamba kuna watu ambao wametuma kule mashinani and they'll be visiting homes and they'll be testing magonjwa fulani. If at all they are there, they don't have any impact. Mr. President, the country is on a cliff. The country is on a dangerous cliff. And anytime the disaster might occur. Because when you look at the year 2024, it will look like there's no much hope. It will look like we are not going anywhere. It will look like there's no much change that is expected. When you look at our roads are completely dilapidated. They are hopeless. When you look at it, potholes everywhere. It was better when Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta was there. It was even better if we continue for, say, 3 years. Because when you look at William Samoei Ruto, was this somebody who took over power and people were very optimistic. But now when you look at the situation, it is a situation of hopelessness. When you look at the youth who are even graduating from universities, they are wondering where they are graduating. They are wondering where they are going because mambo ni mabaya sana. Mambo si mazuri sana. As the cabinet hovers on air, as the cabinet, as William Samoei Ruto invite the children of State House workers there to eat and dine, Kenyans are watching. As people continue to watch these people bringing scandal after scandal, wakiiba mali yetu, wakikashifu, wakipora taifa letu, Wakenya wanatazama. As William Samoei Ruto continue telling Kenyans that Mukuru kwa Jega is like Europe, Wakenya wanatazama na wasikiliza uogo wa namna hii. Kweli ni kwamba nchi hawezi ikajengwa kwa namna ambayo wakitazama vizuri sana wanaona kwamba yale mambo ambayo yanaendelea si mambo ambayo inaweza kuleta manufaa yote katika taifa hili letu ambalo tunalipenda. Wakenya umetamauka. Wakenya ni watu ambao wanajitolea kufanya kazi, lakini pindi ambapo wanajitokeza kwamba when you move barabara, what is happening? The government is coming out strongly and the KRA wako pale wanaanza kudai kodi. Where are we heading to, ladies and gentlemen? Are we losing this nation? Where is William Samoei Ruto taking this great republic? Because if you ask me, he has lost the script. I don't know whether he even had the script in the first place. When you listen to Rigathi Gachagua, who has always been praising, there's nothing that he's adding. When you look at these people, when you look at people like Kimani Ichung'wah, these guys have just been bragging, telling Kenyans, threatening Kenyans. And when people talk, wanatishatishwa. For how long is this going to continue, ladies and gentlemen? For how long will William Samoei Ruto continue with this situation? Because the situation now calls for change. Kenyans are yearning for change. William Samoei Ruto, come the beginning of the year, needs to do away with his cabinet. That's what he should do. Bring people who are equal to the task. Because when you look at these people, when you look at the people that he appointed in the cabinet, these people kile ambacho wanafanya ni kuiba mali, they are corrupt to the core, hawana jinsi ambayo wanaweza kusaidia nchi. And that is why he need to start the new year by actually doing away with the whole team of his cabinet. Bring people of integrity. Bring people who are ready to work for this nation. People who can bring this change. Sometimes you need to even swallow the pride, kwa sababu unajua wakati mwingine the pride does not pay anything, because this country has men and women who can work for this country and bring the necessary change. We have people like Mukisa Kitui, brilliant guys who understand this nation, who love this nation. We have people like Okia Mtata, Mother Karua. These are the kind of people you should bring in the cabinet. A cabinet that is going to inspire the nation. A cabinet that is going to bring the necessary changes. And if everything fails, I think William Samoei Ruto need to call a spade, and he need to bite the bullet. Resign. He need to resign. But if resign, Rigathi Gachagua, do you expect Rigathi Gachagua to take over and bring the necessary changes? Sometimes mtu akishindwa ni vizuri kukubali kwamba kwa sababu unajua usiweza kukata ubusu. Mambo yakizidi uga, tuambiwe amezidi uga. Because when you look at the situation, look at this country, we have completely lost the game. We have lost the game. He made jameni. I don't know what you think, but from where I sit, William Samoei Ruto is actually a president who has disappointed this nation from the time he took over, and Kenyans are not happy with his leadership. Have a blessed day and Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.